through the city, yeah, you know I keep my dime riding with me.
We live, baby.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. I got to tell you about the game that I watched, right?
Oh, yeah?
I saw a real good one. I saw two other Fort Bend teams, Fort Bend Elkins and Travis, got to see each other at Mercer Stadium this past weekend, and the final score ended up being 28-47, but it did not really tell the story of this game. This game was much closer than that. And at the end, you saw one team start to pull away simply because they were just more talented. Now, Elkins, both teams go into this game 3-2. So they had the same exact record. At the end of this, you got Elkins 3-3 and Travis is 4-2. Elkins is ranked number 86 in Houston, and Travis being ranked number 45. So you can see there's a huge disparity there, but it still ended up being a great game. Now, let me tell you about Elkins first. Elkins ended up losing this game. They only put up 28 points total, which ain't really a bad game. I think one of the teams in your game put up 28 points total. Yeah. Well, Elkins, this is their third year with head coach Grimes. Last year, they made the playoffs with a 7-5 record and had 12 starters return, including seven players on their offense. Key players here included they had a linebacker, Amari Heyman, and DB Kamari Lewis. They were key players in the defense. They had Tyson Kraft, their running back. He was real good. And then they featured a first-team all-district wide receiver here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna mess up his name, but I'm gonna take a go for it. His name is Saxon Gumabong.
Okay, that was close.
He's gonna be Saxon, though.
You more brave than me, bro, because I definitely wouldn't even try. Y'all just come and tell us these names, bro. Come on, man. We got DMs and everything. Come tell us, bro.
See, as long as they know it's no disrespect intended, it's a lot of names here to try to remember. They quarterback is David Red. Now, Elkins, what they did was rely on a read option between David Red and Tyson Kraft for most of the game. And in the first half, it worked real well, specifically in the first quarter. It worked real well. They were gaining a whole bunch of yards. And what happened was those safeties and DBs, they started creeping forward on that defense. And immediately after, sometime in the second quarter, that read option turns into play action. And they made some passes down the field. This guy, David Red, got an arm on him. He can get it from one end zone to the other. I wouldn't deny that. Because some of the passes he threw, they were real deep. They were 40, 50, 60-yard passes.
Yeah. You don't see a lot of that in high school, just a side note. If he's not a good quarterback, they are running the ball, or the quarterback is running the ball.
Yeah, that's facts. So what you saw was these guys started creeping up, and Elkins ended up making them pay for it. Unfortunately for them, that style of play wasn't going to trick that defense the whole game. Why wasn't it going to trick that defense? Because Travis had even more key players on their team. My favorite one being another name I might butcher, being a DB named Josiah Bilmael. Now, Josiah was a real standout player. He is also a top 10 cornerback in this state. So something for you to know. I saw that in Vite magazine. Shout out Vite. They also had their quarterback was Baker, and Baker's real good. I'm going to circle back to Baker. They had three guys on that defense that were first team all district, including their D tackle Grant Merritt, their offensive linebacker, their outside linebacker Malcolm Graham, and a free safety named Davis Kinney. And their running back, I wouldn't specifically call him a star, but he really stuck out in this game. Ajayi, he ended up getting him a TD in this game. So it felt like a battle of star players on both sides of the field, and I really like to see key players. When I see that they have key players on this team, I pay extra attention to them. This team also had a first-team all-district receiver on their team. His name is David Brewer, and David Brewer is a monster. I'm talking about an athletic freak.
I was gonna say too, while you're looking at that, whenever there's a top 10 or there's a big receiver, that means one thing: the quarterback's got to be doing something right.
Yeah.
because he has to give him the ball. If he don't throw
Yeah.
a good ball, he doesn't make a good receiver.
That's actually, I'm glad you plugged that in because that'll take me back to Baker. For starters, shout out to Coach because this passing game is lethal. I don't care what team you are. I don't care if you in the top 20. You don't want to have to defend this team when they passing the ball. He's a great decision maker. He passed the ball several times. I'm talking about more times than you normally see a high school player do. So they definitely trust this kid with the ball in his hands. The passing game was lethal not only because of their key wide receivers, but they also had a real good offensive line there.
Okay.
Looking at this team, again, David Brewer was a standout with several key plays, several first downs, several long receptions, and he was also playing free safety on the other side of the field.
Sheesh.
On God. And then when it came to special teams, those same athletes you will find on the special teams here, every single kick return in this game was electric. I'm talking about mad excited. There were no I get the ball and get hit 5-10 yards down the field. No, every last one of them on both teams looked like they were about to go the distance. Shout out to this kid. I want to circle back to Josiah Vilmael. They top 10 CB. He is also their kick returner, and he ended up getting
got some moves.
He brought one back for a touchdown. So that kid's special. You need to remember that name. The same way we remember names like Carday Mack, the same way we remember names like AJ Bates, Nazir Price. We need to remember this name, Josiah Vilmael, because he a big deal and he up next.
It's nice. It's nice whenever you get some electric plays in high school. Come on, man. Let me see some passes. Let me see some electric kickoffs. Let me see some electric punt returns. I want to see that. That's what we want to see.
I tell you what, they wasn't afraid for Baker to throw the ball. I don't think he threw any interceptions in this game. The game, so the 47-28 don't really tell the whole story because going up into the third quarter, this game was pretty close. It was a one-score game almost the whole game. But then that offense for Elkins ended up failing them because I'm not sure they switched up the strategy. Like they knew at about a third, fourth quarter, they knew it was either a read option or a play action pass. And so it wasn't really able to work. Now, this game really took a turn late in the third quarter when Josiah Vilmael ran that kick return back and made it a 2-score game or took it to 28-41. And Elkins just never recovered from that. And that's how you ended up getting the 28-47 score. But these guys was out there to compete. I'm not sure that this is a rivalry, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. But I'm going to tell you, there's that Travis team. That Travis team got some kids that we're going to see play on the next level, 100%. 100%, we're going to see some of those guys play on the next level. I got one kid I wanted to shout out. He is their athlete. You remember how we talked about how some guys have positions attached to their names and others have ATH attached to their names?
That's the reason why.
The real deal. We got to start watching these guys. Travis, number 45, they may not be number 45 this coming week because they are now 4-2. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go up on that list because Max Preps, they tend to update every week. This seems like they need an update.